Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Catching Up on the School Tea with Lee. Catching Up on the School Tea with Lee. And today, it's just me again. It's like, 2 weeks in a row. It's just me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you guys. And I thank everyone for the support. I thank you guys for the people that came to me and told me about the episode that they really liked last week. So that inspired me. So today we're going to be talking about team building while using your communication skills. Last week, as you guys know, we talked about having faith over fear when public speaking. So yeah, let's get straight into today's episode. So, communication is very important and is needed for most things to go smoothly. Communication provides vision and clarity. If you're able to speak up and communicate effectively with your peers, it can resolve lots of conflicts, such as fights, arguments, and other things like that. And it'll help you to be able to build those healthy relationships with other people. Team building helps you to understand how to create and nurture strongly. I know for me personally, when I was back in ninth grade, I didn't always communicate effectively. And also sometimes I may have not felt like I had that ability to be able to do so. So I was able to find teachers that I know were able to help me with the things that I was struggling with, even if it was something emotionally, even if it was something physically, something that had something to do with my home life. I found teachers that were able to help me. Communication is key, and it helps you to build those effective relationships, because imagine if I didn't find those teachers and communicated with those teachers this is something that I need, this is the help that I need. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I'm truly being honest. And I had to get out of my comfort zone. I was not always comfortable with speaking up. I just would allow people to do whatever they wanted to me, and I want to speak up about it because I didn't want to make them feel some type of way. But you have to understand when to speak up regardless, because you'll be able to come back and to know that you told that person what hurt you. Now, you can't control what that person does with you telling them that they hurt you. You got to understand that they may not always be able to receive what you said to them. And you may not understand why they did what they did. You don't want to go down the rabbit hole of trying to understand why they did what they did. It helps you, like I said, to build effective and strong relationships with people around you, because it may come a point in time where you're sensitive in a specific area of your life, and it's something that triggers you, and somebody may do something to you that triggers you, but they didn't know because you didn't communicate with them and let them know, this is something that triggered me. This is something that hurt me, that I didn't like that you did. I didn't like that you said in a respectful way. Let's talk about being able to communicate in places that you don't always feel comfortable in. So with me, I know you guys see me and y'all she's confident and she speaks up. That's absolutely right. But I'll be nervous too sometimes. But one thing I stopped doing is thinking about what people have to say about me or how people are going to receive the information that I'm giving out. That's one thing that really helped me to step into my full confidence of being able to get in front of people that have their own opinion about me, about what I have to say, about what I came to do. Once I got out of that mindset of thinking what are people want to say about me, it really helped me in a huge way. So even because it still may be uncomfortable, sometimes it's still uncomfortable for me to stand in front of a huge crowd and talk, but it builds my confidence. The more and more I do it, the more and more I see that there's change within myself. I see my confidence being boosted, and I'm you know what? I'm going to get on this stage. I'm going to talk about what I have to talk about. And even if people don't receive it, I know that I spoke up about what I am determined to speak up about, or what interests me, whatever it may be, whatever you want to speak about. And even at Strawberry Mansion, me as being a leader here, I want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with talking about how they feel, what they want to do, and not only that, instilling those leadership qualities in people. Also helping people to understand that you can do it too. It's not just, and it doesn't take other people for you to do it. No, it takes change within yourself. Do you actually want to do it? Do you actually want to whatever it may be, even if it's like become a nurse, like, or if it's go to college, if it's, maybe even speak up and you're not comfortable, whatever it may be, do you actually want to do that thing? It's all about if you actually want to do it and understanding that you have all the resources that you need. You don't need any other resources but yourself and the mentality of your own self. Like, do I actually want to do this? Can I actually do this? And the answer is yes, you can actually do it. So, yeah. What I try to remember about speaking up and like communicating effectively, even when I don't want to communicate with other people, even when I feel as though somebody should understand why they did what they did to me. Certain people were not raised the way that you were raised. Certain people don't have the same way of thinking as you do because of things that may have happened in their life personally. Being a leader at Strawberry Mansion has nothing to do with telling people what to do. It has nothing to do with always being so demanding and talking at people, but everything to do with building effective relationships and getting to understand people so you can be able to show up for them in the best way possible. What helps me to be able to communicate while team building is remembering what's important to me. When I remember what's important to me and my goals that I have set up, it causes me to get back into focus. Even if I know that I'm getting off of track because I may have allowed something to affect me because it hurted me or, it caused me to feel some type of way, I remind myself that I have bigger goals. I don't want to stay in the same spot of allowing myself to continuously think about something that people did to hurt me. But it's like, I know this person did this. I don't know why this person did this, and I may not know why, but I know what I want to do. I know that I want to lead by example, and I don't want to make nobody else feel the way that I felt. I know that I want to help people to understand that I'm there for them in the best way possible that is effective towards them. And like I said, understanding that people have their own reasons. You're never going to understand why people you're never going to fully understand why people do what they do. And that is okay. You got to be okay with living with that, with understanding that people are going to do some things that are going to hurt you, but it's about how you respond to those people. Those people may have been hurt too, because the saying, hurt people hurt people. Those people may have been hurt too. And no, it's not an excuse for people to hurt you, but it helps you to give them grace and to understand this person may have went through something in their personal life. I don't know what it may have been, but it could have caused them to be this way towards me, and that's okay. It helps you to still have love for people that hurt you and to not have resentment or hold unforgiveness in your heart. You're able to forgive them, understand that, I don't know why they did what they did, and move on. Also, finding out what calms me down. So for me personally, what calms me down is like talking to the ones that I've loved, talking to people that, just encourage me and inspire me, and also doing poetry. Like, I love doing poetry, even in finding time alone to spend time with God. Like, that's definitely something that gives me peace for sure. So yeah, just like finding time for myself to reflect on the things that happened to me or the things I could have done better. Like, and whatever that may be for you guys, like, I want to help you guys to find that, even if you haven't found that yet. Like, what calms me down? What helps me to, understand when there's something wrong, So I definitely want to help you guys with understanding that if you don't know yet. But that's something that helps me. Something else that helps me is understanding if I'm angry at myself or if I'm angry at somebody else for not understanding what I'm trying to say to them. Like, am I upset with myself in the way that I worded things towards somebody? Am I upset with, how I may have came off to that person? Am I upset with me, or am I upset with that person in the way that they reacted to what I had to say? And when I understand that, I know how to better care for myself personally. And I want everyone to get out of the state of mind of feeling as though you need somebody in order to accommodate. I want people to get out of the state of mind of feeling like they need someone to accommodate them 24/7. Accommodate yourself. Like, you get what I'm saying? Focus on yourself. Like, the more you learn about yourself, the more you're able to build other relationships. If you just focus on yourself and focus on what you need to do for yourself to become the best version of yourself, it is going to help you to get out of that state of mind of feeling like you need somebody there 24/7 to accommodate you. You don't. You can do it. You can do it yourself with the help of the people that love you, with the help of people that support you around you, but you don't want to overly rely on them to to a unhealthy extent. Like, you're relying on them for everything. Like, oh, well, I'm relying on this person to do this, do that, to accommodate my feelings 24/7. People are going to hurt you. You should not rely on people to accommodate your feelings. You should be able to accommodate your own feelings within yourself. Like, I know that this is something that hurt me. I know that this is how I can resolve any anger or frustration that I feel within myself. So, yeah. So, encouragement time, and I have my cup. Let's clock that tea and encourage you guys. So, I encourage you guys to think about the ways that helps you to become a better person. Like I said last week, I'm still standing on what I said. I'm gonna try to come around classrooms and talk to people about like what they need from like maybe their teachers around them, like what they need with like just other students around the school, and just so I can help them to understand what they need and how to communicate effectively. Like, you know, so I encourage you guys to definitely just try to figure out this week what helps you to better yourself, what helps you to stay focused, what helps you to be motivated, you know, so you can be able to communicate that with others, and they can help you with that. They can help you with communicating. They know now how to better accommodate you personally, one-on-one, whereas like you don't feel like you're in it alone. I want everybody to know, everybody that's watching this to know, you're not in it alone. Like, you don't go through life alone. Even if you feel like people don't understand you, there's always going to be somebody that is willing to listen to you. There's always going to be somebody that is willing to understand you. And you just have to look for those people. You have to look for those people. And even if you don't find those people, you have to be okay well understanding that you may not find those people anytime soon. You will eventually, but you may not find those people anytime soon. But you have God to listen to you, to be there for you effectively. He knows you better than anybody else. So you don't need to rely on nobody to accommodate your feelings but him. And he will help you to understand yourself. So yeah, let's clock that tea. And that is a wrap, you guys. I will be seeing you guys next week, and you will be seeing me with a special guest. But I'm just so grateful. I'm so blessed that I got to talk to you guys this week where it was just me. And I got to talk about the real tea. You know, so I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.